Hello again, my friends. Welcome back. We're going to play some Anno 1800s. So we've gone back in time. Welcome back, time travelers. It's a beautiful game. It's wonderful. I love it. And hopefully I'm going to share this with you. So it's a city building game, basically. Now, I bought this on Steam and had massive performance issues, but it turned out because Steam's online, so if you have that same issue, just go into offline mode or turn off Steam and boot it directly from Uplay. So I'm just going to do this. I'm not going to do the campaign. It's quite long-winded. I just want to play. We get a lot of characters we can choose from. Now, this is the character I will be. I'm going to have to go with her. I love her. She's beautiful. Now, the problem is, I'm not a beautiful person, but you don't get to see yourself very much in the game, which is unfortunate because I love staring at her. I love it. But we'll go Northern Realms style, I think. Percy, Natalia, Grammy, Wormel. Wow, a lot of good names here. James, of course, she's a James. Rose, Lily, Water. That's my name in this game. Okay. But I do love this game, so I can't wait to share. So this is probably the most important thing. What is this series going to be about? My Anno 1800 series. How do we confirm our win? Well, basically, I'll just kind of keep it sort of flexible. We want to kind of go advanced, which means the most important thing is average fertility. We're going to custom. We'll leave it there, normal for medium fertility. But the main thing I want to change is starting harbour. We're going to turn this off. And instead of starting already on an island, we start with a ship. And we have to go and found our own island. Victory conditions. We'll just keep going until I get to like high-end tech tree. Or a clear win or loss condition, I suppose. But we all start with a flagship. We are beginning. We're going to settle into a new world. Right, it's a race to settle an island, basically. I'm going to go northeast. And the reason being is because these arrows are the wind. And so we're going into the wind. But I think other people had the same idea. But yeah, we've got to get to an island. I'm looking for an island that's reasonable size, that has potatoes and grain on it. Or grain and hops. Potatoes, grains. Where is this island? It's up here. Get up here nice and quick. How big is it? Reasonable size. It's also got clay, iron, coal, limestone. Pretty good. Nice and big. I'm going to take it before anyone else does. It's a big, massive rush to do these types of things. Bam. Now, am I happy with it? Oh, nice chasm there. Yeah, it looks beautiful. It looks good. Oh, I'm not happy about that. That's a massive mountain there. But nice, some nice areas. Pretty good, I would say, wouldn't you like? Yeah. Some big areas, but I think the size of it is pretty nice anyway. So we've settled here now. We have to deal with it. First thing I want to do, it's very important. I wouldn't mind buying up to 8 steel girders, steel beams. It requires steel beams to settle, so if someone wants to sell me any steel beams, I will easily take them off your hand, because then I can settle a second island and really snag that up very quickly. So the Pelican, which is my main ship, is now the Wild Boar. I christened thee the Wild Boar of the Sea. This is going to explore just a little bit, see where everyone else has got, see where the best islands are. And we've obviously got Queen's Landing. Here's my town. Welcome, guys, to Queen's Landing, this utopia of fertility, of both people and plants. And the first thing we really need to do now is find out where we want to settle our actual town. I think this is a great place. Just nice, big, open space here. You know? Sure. There we go. Nice big open space. I'll take it. So there's a lot of different things. So people are setting up their stalls ready. This is Queen's Landing main primary town square. People are selling newspapers and different types of goods. So town planning wise, I'm going to do my strat from the old Anno. From what I learned from history. I look in the history books. Anno 1404. I like to do this. Now, I don't know if it's optimal. I don't rightly care if it's optimal, honestly. You've probably got your own things if you're playing this or living in this time. But you know, you don't want to really go straight for the
I'm
optimal.
Princess Ching.
You want to have some fun,
Please,
make it look
I am
nice.
curious about your otherworldly customs.
We've met Princess Quing. She's over here, I think, is she? Oh no, unsettled, potato, grain, and nitra. What did my main place have anyway? What's the other thing? Grapes. Nice, grapes are pretty good. So this must be Princess Quing in Sneak and Bam. She started building already. I'm a little slow. I don't mind that. I like to take my time. It's a little competitive. Like your town can get destroyed and you need to get good islands and stuff. So there's a little competitive. But I'd like the idea that I want to take it slow. We'll see how that causes issues later.
You reached a new milestone.
Right, we need to connect this to the harbour. We have learnt about agriculture. Right, so we are basically a farming town. So, yeah, bear that in mind. So, we've got a couple of people. We've got some hovels. Each hovel can hold 10 people, although they won't yet. Not enough people want to live together yet. But we will need some basic stuff. The basic stuff we need is wood first. We're a wooden industry, guys. Everything. So, lumberjack. Doesn't matter where you build it, but somewhere that is probably quite awkward to get to with other things. It takes a lot of room. It's a bit awkward. Maybe up here is quite nice. So we'll build one maybe here. Here. Takes a bit of time to plant the things, which is unfortunate. It means I'm going to be a little delayed. If this was online competitive, it might make a big impact. But we'll just get maybe 4. Wood is definitely the bottleneck, and we can destroy one later. Right, let's just drive this down in the middle here. Drive this up here. Need to connect it to the town. Like I said, it doesn't matter how it gets there. You don't actually have to do the road, but you'll need a small warehouse to sort of just... The warehouses are all connected.
Game saved.
So, let's connect these all. Now, this doesn't look visually appealing. I'm okay with this looking a bit there in the minute. Everything else will look godlike. That's why I built it out of the way. So, we need a small warehouse to connect all these places. Here is good. And we finally need some sawmills to turn that wood into actually usable products. So, I think one here will be good. One here will be good. One here. And possibly here, I think. So it looks a little shabby. Everyone's going to really... I don't want... This is not a tourist area, right? I don't want you guys looking at this and saying, what the hell is he doing? It's always a bit horrible. You can move it, but it's alright for now. Now, first thing to know with Anno, with this landscape in the old world, is the ratio of buildings. So, lumberjack hut takes 15 seconds to make a piece of wood, and the sawmill takes 15 seconds to turn that wood into timber. So it's a 1-to-1 ratio. 4 lumberjack huts to 4 sawmills. Okay, and that should be it. Really, that's it. This is now working. Now it requires workforce, and I'm minus 40. I have 20 workforce, and it requires another 40. So we're gonna have to expand our town just a little bit, which is fine because that's what we want to do. I want to make sure I've got the wood to do that though. So there we go. Right, we're out of wood, so they need to really get working. But at the minute, every house has 5 people in. These will get there soon. And so we've got a couple of ways we can tackle this. How's my boat doing first? Let's send him up here. We really want to kind of get some nice islands around here that's really easy to access. We don't want to go down here, to be honest. Sorry if you're looking up there. I'm looking at the mini-map. The screen probably went really crazy. But we're starting to get wood. Now, they just need to plant the seeds at the minute, so it's taking a little bit of time cultivating the area before we actually get any wood and stuff. So we're at a little disadvantage. I think it's probably worth saying that I would like to buy wood. I'll buy up to 40 wood for now if you want. And I'll buy those girders if you've got them. But, right, every house has generally got about 5 people in, apart from the new one so far. How do you fill that up? I mean, I've built a house. It's got space. Why aren't they filling it? Well, they will want soon enough fish. They'll want food. Now, this is a little secret, but humans need food to live, right? It's a little bit of a secret. Keep that in your hat. But these farmers will soon want food. And as the tyrannical dictator I am, I'll try not to give it to him for a while. But eventually I will have to if I want to keep them alive. Oh, we are getting some timber back now. We're starting to do it.
Things, I'll grant you. But for
Which is
better
nice.
or for worse.
But they'll want food, and you need to give them these basic needs. And oh, you'll see in a minute. Just for being near a market, they get 5 farmers, which is what we see. In a second, when we get some more, they'll start to want some food. Go. Perfect. So now we have 50 farmers momentarily. Okay, and that means that now they've decided they want to actually eat something. Fish. Fish is nice. There we go. Right, so we've unlocked the fishery. We're going to have to start building that for them. But if I supply them with fish, I get 3 farmers and 1 coin per house, which is really, really useful. So that'll actually, instead of building more houses already, we can just start supplying them with fish, and they'll fill up the houses an extra 3 per house. So it's just good. So I think we'll probably here. It's actually already on the road, which is really good. Oh, that sucks. I think that's a bit of wasted space there. I know you can move. It costs a little bit of money to move. But I think it might be worth it. See if I can't squeeze one in. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, so again, we need 50 workers now. So we need a lot more. So generally speaking, this should be able to supply us. These fishermen are now going already. They've already got some fish in there, apparently. But I think they're just specimens, so they know what they're trying to catch. Haddock, cod, you know, all this good stuff. But they're working hard to feed the entire town.
Shortage.
Which is nice. Okay. So I think he's bringing back the first piece of fish. And he's loading it onto carts. Yep, there you go. And the cart is now taking it to the warehouse, ready to be eaten by our country, our Queen's Landing, all the important people. Honestly, though, the people who are right next to the market, this is the primo real estate right here. They're peasants at the minute, but eventually they're going to be the creme de la creme of the town. So there's 2 ways we can get more people. Supply them with fish, which is starting to happen. So fish are starting to be supplied. Sold in the marketplace, no doubt. Right over there and stuff. Or we can build some more houses. I think we're going to build some more because we will need some. We've got the timber for it. The timber's starting to come in at a nice, reasonable speed. Like this. Now I'm going to block this off at a 10 by 10. Like that. It's beautiful. So before we go any further, we still need more people in our town, but they are starting to come in. They're starting to fill up the houses. So we don't need to build more houses because the fish supplied will give us some extra farmers. We are getting 1 gold per house now, which is pretty lackluster. We are losing a lot of money. And this is the main thing about Anno, okay? If I had to give you one tip for Anno, it would be, in this version anyway, there's no taxes or anything like that. It's happiness, right? You earn money through giving them their needs. Okay, so the basic needs here get you a little bit of money, you know, a really little bit. You really only want to do basic needs. If, I mean, that gives you 4. That's pretty good. You only really want to do this if you want to grow them from farmers to workers and make them more important. The main thing is happiness. Now, happiness here makes them happy, of course, but also if you give them these, then you get coins from giving them the luxury needs. You don't need to do this, but it really helps you get into the green on your monthly. So really pay attention to the happiness and try and supply it, because it's worth a lot of money in the long run. Okay, so really do try and keep them happy here by providing them with schnapps. Luckily, snaps, I think, just requires potatoes, and we are on a town which has potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a schnapps. We've also got grain as well, which is very useful to boil them, smash them, stick them in a stew or whatever. It won't be very nice, but so everyone's got 8 people, and that's as far as it's going to get until I give them clothes, work clothes. At the minute, they're working naked. Let's finish this off. Oh, my boat should be up there. Let's go up here. How are these particular things? Grain, fur, and grape. We've got that already. This place is pretty small. That's pretty crap as well. Hops and red pepper. I love it. I want hops and red pepper on my second island. It's a bit far down, though. Hops and red pepper again. Potatoes. This is a good island because potatoes gives you snaps, which is a luxury thing, which gives us money. And we'll have to build a town on this island. So being self-sufficient with potatoes is really quite nice anyway. But I'm hoping for something up here in the north, so I'm not too far away. So that's good. We'll send the wild boar up there. So as you can see, I'm not hopefully rushing. I think it's a good idea to rush to get the islands you want, but it's not a big deal. We've got quite a lot of workforce now. So what do we need? First, we'll just do a bit of town planning. We're definitely going to be getting some extra people here. So we do some blueprint mode. It's a really nice sort of thing here where we can just plan out a little bit of our town before we get there to see how much space we need. Now, obviously, the town and the industry are going to be sort of separate, so it doesn't matter too much. But the first thing we need is obviously work clothes. They want to be happy. We need sheep farms, and we need knitters to turn the wool into clothes, of course. So it takes 30 seconds and 30 seconds, so it's the 1-to-1 ratio. So somewhere nice that we get a bit of space to do that on. I mean, we could do it here. I think, you know, just do some works over here. Now we're going to stick into blueprint mode because we need to plan this out. Sheep farms, 3 paddocks, should we say. Oh, we got new buildings. We got a fire station, a pub. Oh, that means they probably want pubs now, right? Oh, they want pub as a luxury need. Gets you 2 coins. Not massive, that one. But it is super easy to do. We just sort of do that. Done. Pub is complete. Everyone's happy now. So an extra 2 gold, or 2 coins from every house is... what's that? I got like 20 houses. That's 40 gold just for having a pub there. And we can decorate a little extra bit of space there with some apple trees, of course. I think we'll do some apple trees and a well in the end. There you go. Looks beautiful. Fire station, sure. Fire station goes there. Don't think we've got a plant. No one's going to burn yet, but we just want to be careful. So we need to plan this workforce, these sheep paddocks, but we kind of do want to do it with a little bit of expandability in mind. That's probably one of the big things about this game is expandability. How much you can expand. You need to have a lot of space ready. So, like, I'm thinking maybe we'll... I'm not sure if I want all the wool in the same place and then the knitters in the same place, or stick the wool with the knitters. The knitters is just a building like this. We will need a grain store, like a warehouse like that. Maybe put the knitters. It's 1-to-1, so we need to do that. That looks really nice. We can't really expand over here too easily with that setup, though. But I do think that's quite nice. We can always do... if we just move this out of the way for a second. I left a little space here so we can do this. Maybe we could do just a little bit of knitters like this again. Another thing like that. And we'll do this setup repeatedly. Every time we want some. I don't plan on building this many yet, but we could do this setup every now and then. Oh, that's not too... I mean, yeah, we could go round, can't we, like this, maybe? Like that. And another one of these, and... Does this look nice? The paddocks can go there. They're called sheepfolds, apparently. I didn't know that. You know, we could just sort of expand here and probably another area here, and then we can expand over here if we need more. I think that's probably a good idea. It looks nice. It's nice and controlled. I think that'd be alright. Yeah. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. Okay, so let's just build this. We'll build 2. That requires necessary to start with. But that means we need a lot more people as well. So we'll build that section of the houses. And we'll build that section of the houses too. There we go. So although we didn't get a lot, but they're all pretty much empty at the minute. They're starting to collect their fish from the marketplace, and so they'll start filling up, and the workers will now start doing this. Now what's really cool is it'll start to say insufficient workers. There we go, insufficient workforce. But it's not like they don't get any workforce. They do get some, which is super important because it means that you can slowly start to get some clothes, and then they'll supply the clothes, and then you'll get more workforce. And then, you know, so you don't have to turn things off and turn things on. Everyone gets like a percentage. So they won't work at 100%. They'll work at like 75% until you start getting more workers. But since you are producing at least something, you are getting, and it'll sort of sort itself out. So that's really, really nice. So that's really good. I like that. That's underway. The snaps is something else that we probably need to work on just to get them happy. It's not necessary. But you, like I said, in this game, you do need to work on getting these luxury needs done. Let's check out. We'll send the wild boar down here in this corner. But we've got some nice 3 islands here. This one is the best one, so we'll save that till last. What's this one good for? Hops, red peppers. Excellent. Grapes is unfortunate. We've got grapes on our main island, so we probably don't need 2 lots of grapes. What about this one? Grain... Fur is okay, but very late game. Potatoes, hops, and nitra. Now I said potatoes really good to just self-sustain on the hops, on the snaps. But I really would have liked a red pepper because I mean I haven't got one of those. We'll see what is over this side. This is Archibald. We've met Archibald. He's not bad.
Ever need a steady, albeit
he can sell me some timber.
To guide you.
He can sell me Grand Trading Charter. He can sell me a Dockyard Toolbox later on, or Letter of Immunity. Peace mode prevents ships from getting attacked when activated, but it's only a 5-minute use, which is not bad, I'm sure. Right, we still haven't bought any girders, steel beams. No one wants those yet. We're going to have to start setting up for our potato farms. So, where do we want these potato farms? Let's have a look how big they would be. Over here might be a good place. So, potato farms. 72 small little potato fields. Now, let's see. The game, really good. It doesn't build over it, so you can kind of just see what you need to do. Is that right? I think that's 72, right? Excellent. A nice square. It's weird that I seem to build in rectangles, isn't it? Oh, look. We've got a quest here.
You can't make better what's already gold. Please, couldn't mug me out, could you?
Find the farm animals. Look for the farm animals running around on the streets of your city, probably near the farmer's residence. These are generally very easy, but we don't know what reward we're going to get, so here we go. What was it? Control Shift R? Now, You could do it, but this makes it a way more fun. This makes it way more fun. We're looking for farm animals. Now, I don't think Oh, wow. You're right, mate. You're right. You're right there. This is, I think, called... I don't know. Oh, there's a horse. That's probably it. I don't know if we can click it. But we found a horse, so... Oh, wow. Where is that? Wow, okay. There it is. Just the one.
And toast your elf.
We got Bosun. Equipped to ships. Damage slowdown minus 40%. How's this one? Oh my god, that's such a good island. It's nice and big too. Oh, we need that island. We need it now. But did you like that though? Control Shift R lets you go into the town and walk around. Although I seem to be somewhere else. Look at this. It's like a first-person shooter. It's really... Well, not really. Kingdom Come Deliverance. But anyway, let's continue with our potato farms. I think this is a good area. We are going to expand down here, so it might not be the greatest area. I mean, this is all the sort of area we need over here, so... We could either do it down here. I probably wish I should have moved that down a bit, so we've got more space. I don't think it costs to relocate a blueprint. Let's do it over here somewhere.
Annie does with royalists. We dunk you full of fish.
Dunk me full of fish. There we go. A bit of planning on the houses. Like this. Move that. This is... I love this. See? I do love it. I do love it so. Right, let's just go up here. We can go both sides of that road. So my potato farm's going to be up here, I think.
James say.
Well, I think that's quite far out enough, I think.
Ship under attack.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Who's firing? There are pirates. I think this might be the pirate lady.
This one thinks they're a pirate, lads.
Yeah. Alright. Wild boar, go down here. And then we'll explore there, and then we're done. But that is definitely the island. Although it's right next to the pirates, so we'll have to worry about that soon. But we need girders for that. That's quite later on. I think we should probably move on. If we look at her town, she's probably quite far ahead of us. Oh, wow. Look at that. I like that. That's nice. That's real nice. I'm doing a bit of a slumlord. Get in your boxes. Get in your boxes, everyone. Alright, okay, let's get these potatoes done. So we can get the snaps done. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. And again, it's 1-to-1. So the distillery... We'll need a warehouse. Always need a warehouse. And distillery. Probably just there and there like that. Yeah, are we happy with that? I think I'm happy with that. We'll do this again. Same sort of deal as last time. We've got a clay pit there. That's going to be super useful. Okay. So that should get me enough schnapps, and we've got the people for it already. So at this point, we can actually upgrade the residents. Because their basic needs are met, it doesn't matter about their secondary needs, but their basic needs means we can upgrade them. And that's going to give us access to a lot. So we kind of do want to rush that a little bit. So again, like I said, this is prime real estate. And to end this video, guys, because we've started, it's going really well. What I really want is to get that island there. But apart from that, we need to do a few steps. First step we need to do is upgrade to a worker.
You reached a new milestone.
There we go. Industrialization we have started. Okay, so this is prime real estate. Now, what's really important is you still need workers to work the farms. So you can't just upgrade everybody.
Honest work. That's all we ask.
You know? We'll start to get a bit of this. You can't upgrade everybody because you need the workers still. But now we've got... Oh, you need the farmers, sorry. But we've got workers. Now, they're getting their fish and their clothes from the marketplace. That's going to take a little bit of time. There's more people in a house because the houses are bigger. Made of stone now. He's working on his porch. They're hanging out their clothes in nice and neater still. It's just a lot better looking. Okay, they've definitely improved. But now they're going to want sausages. As well as schnapps and a pub, they're a bit more greedy for a church. They want religion. They want beer. Not quite yet. We haven't got enough. But
healthy, honest protest.
they do want that.
If some silver spoon stiffs want to deny us that, we'll take them.
Right, I have no idea what he's talking about.
Nouveaux arrivés like wise old Wibbly, eh? Stick by me and you come good.
I have no idea what he's on about. Right, is this? Oh, this is Wibbly's Willy Wibble Socks Island. Not bad, not bad. A bit spread out. He's got a lighthouse, which is pretty cool. Is that mine? There we go. You got anything to sell?
Here you is.
Oh, you can't. You got to be able to trade with them later. So we'll get that back. Okay. And just to finish it off, we now have access to these things. Paved streets. Faster transportation, very useful. It takes bricks. Bricks is going to be very important. We do that instantly. Instantly get the clay and then the bricks to go with it. Like this. Absolutely. There's no choice about that. You have to do that. I mean, how many have I got? 3. So you probably want to do it everywhere you can. Because again, it doesn't matter where you are in comparison. But we can now build sausages. So pig farms, slaughterhouse, you know, and a trade union. But later on, we get the ability to build steel beams, and then we've got to go colonize that extra island. So that's going to be our plan. We're going to rush up this tech tree a little bit, get those steel beams, get that second island that I really want.
Saved.
And the game has saved. So that's it. Thank you for watching this beginning of the Anno 1800 playthrough. And hopefully you'll return back to Queen's Landing with me. With me, Rose Lilywater. That's my name. My name's Rose Lilywater. Love it. Oh, there's achievements. I didn't know that. Nice. Take care, everyone.